All right. Howdy, howdy. Can everyone hear me okay? I had to reinstall my mic software, so... Hey, Sandman. Looks like you get to be the tiebreaker. Do we do fish or space? Space. So, don't worry, Queen, because we will eventually get back to the fish. Where is it? There. We'll get back there. Let's go hang out and do, we've got to get 5 more stars. We've already got 2. So we'll do at least 1 star in space. And if we have time, we'll see if we can't hop over and check out the fish. I'm doing great. Yeah, Pebberly Heights. Let's go.
Today's entry of Did You Know comes courtesy of the county's Space Museum. Did you know that the alien civilization known as the Cheesemongers use an enormous slug-like creature in their mining and refining process? The body of the slug absorbs and filters out all manner of strange intergalactic impurities, making the substance safe to eat across the known universe. I really doubt you knew this one.
So it's basically slug food. All right, bandage box can be upgraded. We've got money to spare for that, so yeah, we can upgrade that. The Space Gibbons. Yo, I'm Bo Nobo of the Simian system. Hold on, I'm gonna let Jane finish talking.
Later on, we're going live to the Bone Belt to see if an unheard of pair of scientists can prove human levitation is possible. But first,
maybe this isn't Jane. Jane is the Tannoy.
Coppersnout, retired, who puts forward a radical idea for speeding up archaeological excavations. He writes that
if she shuts up,
brushing away each layer of dirt to carefully uncover and preserve the ancient and often priceless objects being excavated, archaeologists should instead utilize landmines and superglue. I'm just going to stop there. In fact, I should never have started.
Yep, all right. This... That's Jane. All right, the Space Gibbons. Yo, I'm Bo Nobo of the Simian system, home of the Space Gibbons. We heard through the Cheesemongers that you were investigating some weird space stuff, huh? Well, we know something about that. We've seen a bunch of it around the Gibbon moons recently. Just showed up one day. We ignored it, really. Didn't seem that fun. But then the Cheesemongers told us about the asteroid field and the asteroid anomalies transferring and stuff, and we are sold. You do that investigation thing and we'll come and look at your museum. Is it fun, huh? Is it fun? The Space Gibbons are an adventurous sort with good intentions and 0 attention span.
Assistant to the cafe.
Their desire to stay will be hugely influenced by our collection of Space Gibbon artifacts and its buzz and decoration. So we unlocked Gibbon Moon 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. Oh, we've got 2 so far. This is Gibbon Moon 1 and Gibbon Moon 2. Let's go. So we need helicopter wings. We can do that one. And then looks like we're going to have helicopter damage. And a bunch of other stuff. Okay, let's... and I should have... I think I said last time I had the Twitch integration, I think I found out that I needed to have a I needed to have an extension added to my Twitch. So I do have my Twitch extension, which will allow y'all to apply 4 jobs. We're just going to do XP. Oh, it's sandstorm season. That's why. Yeah, we're just going to risk the helicopter. It's just a matter of it getting fixed. Yeah, thanks. I only have 1 toilet. Okay. I'm just gonna copy the room.
Attention. The expedition
There we go.
are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Helipad seems unreachable for your staff. Well, they seem to find it just fine. So yeah, when I come over here and click on here, y'all should have like, y'all might have like a little pop-up. If you're on a browser, you do have to be on a browser. But if you're on your phone or a mobile device, all you have to do is just go into the browser, check it, or go into the browser, log into Twitch, and you should be able to access it from there. I'm going to extend this a little bit. This looks really weird because this is what I worked on this is the level that I worked on Sunday for my YouTube stream.
The museum has a tour stand, but no tours. Why is that?
Where do we have a tour stand? Do I have a tour? Oh, here we are. Expert required. Probably because someone is here. Did I say I wanted to? There. And this one requires an assistant. And it's losing money. Okay, which one does, where does this one go to?
Not taking donations.
Okay, this one goes all the way over there, so we can...
Stands are full. Announcement. An exhibit
Let's just
needs restoring.
pull this one over here. Where does this got? Let me do tour setup. Does that go? No, that's... What if we do that and then... No. Okay, well, we just won't do the slug statue. So I think this is where I started putting some of the anomalies down. Of course, I realized after this that I looked at some of the designs for the anomalies. There are a lot of anomalies out there. And I think I'm gonna move the coffee stand over here. Okay, we're going to draw a line back
And we're
here.
back. In the news today, word of a new experiential exhibition dedicated to people's rubbish. Located at the former
I gotta move these
Seafood
back.
refuse tip, exhibits will include crowd pleasers such as a decaying toxic trash mountain for the kids to climb on, lucky dip skips, and a giant furnace powered by people's recycling. During the museum's grand opening, owner Timothy Smoghorn went on record to say that months of preparation and huge
And this is going to go
investment had gone into its
here.
events, and that any similarities between the museum and the location's former purpose are purely coincidental.
Okay, now I did that because...
The cafe offers a range of food and drink at alarmingly affordable prices.
Put that right there. Quick pause. Oh, that just barely doesn't make it. Okay. It will. Okay. Now what we're going to do is... yeah. Someone modded this. I just need to move this flag. For a doorway. That's the one way. I want the security door. Here it is. There we go. Person modded all the doorways, all the themed doorways, so that there is this doorway that's got the security, and then there is also... where is it? No, that's the Wetlandian. This one. So they've also got it where it's the directional one. So like I could have that be right there. So here's the exit and there's the entrance.
Crates should be opened, not left waiting.
Because we have to keep in mind that security has to be accounted for everything. And how much can we put over here? Thank you for all the XP. And welcome to the stream, Wavis.
Museums often offer guided tours. This is not one of those times.
Trying to get some bonus decoration stuff here. Yeah, we'll just have it like that, and it'll be kind of like a fake exhibit that they won't steal. There we go. How are you tonight, Wavis? There's that. So, and I do have I should have the Twitch integration up, so if anybody's wanting to, I probably need security guards. $12 hours does not sound like a side job. That sounds like full-time work. Oh, I've got a coffee over there. I'm gonna move, not the person. I'm gonna move this coffee over here. think I want to do a wall right here. Oh, I completely missed the fact that I had that crate there. Coffee sounds good right now. I'm usually I usually drink hot tea if I drink a hot beverage. Space teleporter. I typically drink more water though. Demonstrate the technology to obliterate and reconstruct something a few inches away. This is an average, but this is a space Gibbon artifact. We're gonna place this over here. Oh, we got a color. I got priorities here. And then we're gonna do a knowledge board. So get the bare minimum out there that I can. We're gonna do this first. I know that's gonna...
For everyone asking, toilets are located in the bathroom. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, okay. What does this need? This needs... That needs that wall button display. I would say that coffee is technically not good for you, but like right before bed, because the caffeine will probably put you to sleep or keep you awake. But it also can depend on habit. Okay, space.
And the rest. Remember? They're back, and this time it's for good.
All right, and then we have our cheese boulders. All right, does that have... Oh, a wall button display, not this. Here, we'll put that over next to the coffee. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, there. Now that's done. That's got full. Okay, everything's got its buzz bonus except for this thing. What is its deal? Yeah, no, I can understand that. We need a space probe. So let's go grab a space probe.
This is not a
We'll put it right there.
I'm actually here. Hello.
Okay. All of that is done. We can start exploring. What do we have here? We have the space teleporter, and then we have another one and an astral anomaly. So let's go through helicopter. And do we have anything? I've had to avoid any of this. No. We'll do a survey scanner so we can bump that up, and we'll just go ahead and do a detailed.
Team, leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
Helipad is not unreachable. Oh, I can't pick it up because it's on a mission. No available bathroom. I have 2 bathrooms. What more do you want? 3 if you include the staff bathroom.
Announcement. The museum is not running tours at this
Okay.
time. Thank you.
We are 2. We'll do right now. We just have a thing of 1. That by itself is 2.5 stars. We have space. What? Oh, that's this thing. I need something for over here. Because I'm going to have the cheesemongers here and the space gibbons here.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
I've got space junk. But that's only 4. I might have maybe a second anomaly section over here. Or just have this all be anomalies. No, I think that's fine layout. Nope. Start recruitment. Or do I hit end recruitment? I haven't done this before. There we go. We've got someone. I think it will do up to 10 people.
May taste cheap, and that's as it is.
I think that's what they said on the live stream. So let's go ahead and do this. We have, is that like first Ice Queen. Okay. Happy thoughts, greedy. All right. That will work good. Put you in there and off you go. No. I'm picking on ya. I have money. I'm not concerned. What is this? Is someone stuck or is the...
Guests who don't believe in aliens are asked to prepare themselves.
Okay, so we've got another crate. I'm gonna set up some... Well, and Dorothy got sick, so... Space scooter riding on a hog tiny gibbon. All right, let's go ahead and place that. We got a second exhibit.
We'll know more the next time we go there.
And now we can modify the tour and add that. We do need to make sure that we're actually getting this. So what does it need? It needs a hologram. I don't have access to the hologram. A life station. Oh, that's what this thing is.
We now go live to the
Actually, hold on. Let me do this real quick because I downloaded a mod
Thank you, Haley. You join me.
that I might have to unlock. Yeah, so this was another one is that I could do. I like this one.
Magnetic field. Yes, the
They changed out the plants that are available.
man is taking his place on the cliff edge as his brother cheers him on.
Look at this thing. This gibbon is so adorable.
And is down. A nasty fall for the young man. What carnage we've witnessed in the name of
Okay,
science
average
and
guest
progress.
entertainment above 80%. Let's go back over here
Monty, we have to
and let's start another close encounter. And then I'll build like a sound station or something. Hold on. They keep arguing that they can't access this. So we're just gonna adjust that ever so much. And I was also, I'll do that in a second. Let's start another expedition. Let's actually go down here. So we got some more things. Thank you for that reminder to take a drink. So we need helicopter. Pilot wings. I actually have 2 bottles over here. One in case I run out. I believe I have my helicopter is here. Ursula Fox. And let's see. I don't think we have anything else there. They have murky feet. Relevant traits and stats. Yeah. Ice Queen, you want to go on a trip? I will even give a first aid kit so you don't get injured. But you're going to be gone for 57 days. And we got a field trip coming in. Thank you, Wavis. It's like I asked, I just sent. I didn't even wait for a response. Sorry about that.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition.
Hey, but normally I'm just like, nah, I ain't going to spend the first aid kit. They can just come back injured. I'll let them go into the bandage box. But you get a first aid kit. Okay, there's that setup. Let's see. This needs to go a little bit more. That does not seem like that's even. It's not. There.
Announcement. Staff look like they need some training.
That's at least a little better. LNA. What's an LNA? Is that I'm thinking licensed nurse assistant, but I could be wrong. Oh, I was gonna do floor. I might have to do it here. Yeah. Correct. Okay. All right, there is the close encounters. So we'll just put a second close encounters over there. And we're going to do a soundstage. What department did you do, or did you specialize in anything? My dad's second wife, so my first stepmom, she worked in L&D for like 20 years or something. Okay, that helped improve entertainment a little bit better. I think this sound booth will push us over the top for entertainment. What does this thing need? Oh, yeah, I already said I don't have the hologram. Okay, and then I just need to do some additional decoration for space. Special pediatrics. Yeah, mad respect for people that can work with children. So I was a teacher for about 5 years. I worked in the classroom. I loved it. Loved the kids. Kids were great, but I taught at the high school level, and so I would tell my kids that it's like, yeah, it's like I dislike working with people, and they're like, but we're people, and I'm like, y'all are still kids. Y'all are almost people. Let's Let's see. Do I have... Oh, I have this thing. This is a model of the Motzilla place. Yeah, because I think... Hold on. Where is research? Science. Or is this the... Oh, we're almost at the hologram. Okay, we should be able to get the hologram. Space car bed. This looks like that little toddler bed. That looks like a race car. All right, now this we're going to add. All right, now what do you want?
Before we go, let's head back to Monty Barnett, reporting from the Bone Belt, where the second Divan twin is about.
Of course, it would want another hologram.
By harnessing the area's unique magnetic field.
Incredible scenes here.
Okay, do we have one more that we can get over here. Let's go over. We'll send Ice Queen again, and then that way we might be able to see if we can't get you some extra XP or something so you can level up. We'll do first aid kit again. We'll just do it safe so that way we can maybe get a little bit more.
Recalibrating the launch trajectory. He is taking a longer run out than his brother, and he's off.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do a start recruitment so that way
You have it. The experiment has been an abject
anybody can go and apply.
If I know this plucky pair, they'll be back to try again just as soon as someone invents a method to fix their life-threatening injuries.
An unexpected turn of events, for sure. Perhaps the wind conditions weren't quite right today. Anyway, that's all we have time for.
It's actually pretty
Thank you for visiting the museum. Are you not done yet?
pretty busy over there. We have positive event. Surprising, all XP staff gained XP without cause or warning.
Now, I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
So, thank you, Wavis, for the XP. So remember, were you the one that did that on Sunday where I was like, I had been trying to level up this one character or this one staff member for like hours? Okay, well, have a good night. Let's put the soundstage over here. It just needs some decoration buzz.
Thrilled with the price of the cafe. Should we be happy about that?
Thank you. Have a restful evening. We just gotta decorate this thing. We'll put some boards over here. And a nice little flag. Do a single flag like right here. I feel like I need something over here in this section.
Staff look like they need some training.
Let's see. Is that
Our collection of space exhibits is
Ursula Fox? Okay, yeah, training. Yeah, you get pilot wings. And I don't think... I can access Ice Queen to... I'll be able to once I collect this. What do you mean what happened to that staff member? Put this like right there. And we'll need to put...
But they're not prepared for this.
Thank you for the follow. What would you like to level up in? I think we're gonna move this over here somewhere, and we can move this right here. There. No, I take it back. That's a little bit. There. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Right here. Open training menu. Your choices are, we have a random event. Sick day. Thanks, Glaxus. Alright. So your choices are... Oh, wait. Hold on. You unlock at rank 5. Okay, you're not quite there yet. But your choices, once we get there, would be aerodynamics, analysis. So this helps like with analyzing stuff. Happy thoughts, pilot wings, rapid restoration, survey skills. This helps like search things. Survival skills helps to avoid certain things. And then tour guide. Those are the choices and stuff. And there's the field trip. Oh, Smogley Primary were thrilled with their school's visit to the museum. They left a great review, particularly calling out how much better it was than the last visit to the Tumbledowns paperclip factory. That's good. Wow, we beat out a paperclip factory. Analysis, okay. Once you level up, you have to get to level 5. So what we'll do is we're going to send you on a bunch of stuff. Try to keep you as protected as possible. Pilot wings, we'll do that one, and we'll do the first aid kit. Although I think, yeah, that's just an injury. First aid kit. We'll do detailed.
Don't sweat through the fiery days of summer. Fight back and relax with the Frost Dragon cooling system. It's a breath of fresh, frozen air.
So did I get... Oh, I've also got some stuff. If I've got...
And your extremities colder with the Frost Dragon cooling system. Coming soon from Bungle Technologies.
Yeah, we'll do extra expertise there. I usually don't like to add perks until they get to like pristine level, because otherwise you lose those perks. Okay, we still just need to get average entertainment. Entertainment is a measure of guest boredom, interactive displays, and a guest of entertainment for guests of all ages. Qualified janitors can make interactive displays. We can do... I mean, we could do the sonic claw machine. That would be fun.
Of varying quality.
Always got to do the sonic, right? Yeah, it is Sega. I've got the Sonic collection on Steam mostly because it's got Sonic Spinball and I like grew up playing that. I just loved it. Where is Okay, we've had a lot, that's probably 100 people on. Oh, 500 guests view the close encounter, and that got us 50 kudosh. I'm not hurting for a kudosh at all. Oh, I think there it is right there. We'll put that like right there. What is this one?
Guests are reminded to hope for the best and expect something else.
Floating space balls and a space probe. I think I'll just put that like right here, and we'll go ahead and put those down. It was Spaceballs and a probe. And we just need a little bit more, or did we already get everything? Yeah, we got everything. Let's see. Let's do camera. Shoreline surveillance there. I don't have anybody trained in fire resistance.
Assistant to the cafe. That's where you work now.
Okay, this thing needs some buzz bonus. So can we just do... No. Decoration. First place space race. We've been very impressed. Sure, the museum is nice and the anomalies are interesting, but it's your capacity for danger that has really grabbed our attention. The Gibbon moons are extreme places with extreme climates, but you've shown you can handle it. There are discussions about allowing you on Gibbon Moon 3, the Fire Moon. The moon is usually off limits to non-space Gibbons. We can't let you go unless you prove you're every bit as adventurous as us. Win a race at our satellite racetrack for full access to the Simian system. All right, let's first open up our crate. Okay, yeah. So, Ice Queen, you are now level 2. We just gotta get you up to level 5, and then we'll give you analysis. Anomaly pressure pod. Let's place the exhibit. We'll place it right here. I don't have room in here, or do I? Hold on. I need a square and a triangle. Do I have those in here? Do I have room in here? I don't think I have room in here. Oh, I have... I have it, I just don't have this symbol. Okay. Let's extend this out a bit. Yeah, I have a feeling that that's gonna take down some stuff. We're going to have to add this wall back in.
Announcement. previously.
Okay. Put that right there. I needed a triangle. And near a space button wall display. I can do that. Hey, Sassy. How are you? Wall display. Right here. Vandal. Yeah, you. Right there. Can you... Oh. I'm doing good. Okay, where was I for this? I just need a decoration boost. We'll add...
Guests should remain cautious when learning about alien life norms.
We could add... There we go. We do need also a display probably here and here. And then we'll add a couple windows on either side. Just to let some wind or some light in, not wind. It's been incredibly windy here. Okay, let's send expedition back out. We've got this one. UI type location. A small but daring, space gibbons love anything outrageously fast or needlessly dangerous, and space racing is very much both. It's their favorite near fatal activity, and their extreme reaction time, their extreme reaction time makes them some of the finest pilots in the known universe. Maybe they have Jedi reflexes. Okay, so we have helicopter damage. We need pilot wings. So we could do Omega, and then we'll do... Where are we? There we are. Ice Queen. Don't have that. Combined rank of 15. Or... Let me see if I have something.
Like plants need water.
Do I have this on this one? This. I would need mulch. And I don't have mulch. Let's go for it. We'll get Omega because they've got that. They've got the pilot's wings. And then we'll get Ice Queen. Does that do anything? No. Okay, that removes it. Rank cheese inflates the rank of your expedition team. Helicopter damage is just gonna happen. We'll do a safe.
Often offer guided tours. This is not one of those times. Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
Yeah, I consume so much cheese. We're gonna start another project because we're gonna make sure I like to always make sure I have an extra one on hand of whatever I'm doing. Few exhibits have active buzz bonuses. I beg to differ. Put that right there. I mean, look at that. That even's got... I have this set up so that whenever I get the traveling thing, I've got like, this is just a traveling exhibition. Okay. Oh, we have a dilemma. So, this is for y'all in chat. Y'all get to decide. Hot rocks. A giant burning comet shoots out of a wormhole and hurtles toward your team's vessel. Do we play chicken, fire lasers, or do we have Omega use his pilot wings and weave through its interior? Y'all decide. So chicken, lasers, or weave. Or I'll pick chicken. You're gonna play chicken with a comet. Yeah, I think Ice Queen's gonna kind of trump you on that there, Glaxus, considering that Ice Queen is on there. Alright, after a death-defying slaloming flight through the comet's innards, your vessel emerges safely on the other side, just like we drew it up. Plus 10% XP.
Deals in the gift shop. They might be too good.
Play chicken is where you go head first towards it and see who's gonna blink first. So are you going to chicken out and eventually detour away and move out of its path, or are you going to basically it's who's gonna give out and move out of the direct line. What a blast. We've shown that you can handle anything in the Simian system has thrown at you. Head to Gibbon Moon 3 and continue your investigation. Just remember, it's pretty extreme. Alright, expedition is finished. And we finished out our rank cheese. And we got 10,000 gold. That is awesome. Go ahead and claim that.
Announcement. Please hydrate constantly.
Okay, now we should... Okay. Display space given artifacts providing 2 knowledge. Okay, so we're gonna pin that just so we remember. Let's come over here because this one still has one that we haven't seen. So let's get this one. With 1 Ice Queen, and we'll do Ursula Fox with the first aid kit. We'll do detailed because I want to try to get a higher level item. If it's one of these, which I think it is, we'll be able to keep the better one and burn the other one.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
Okay, who do we have? Over here. Let's go back to our staff list. Yeah, you are leaving on expedition.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. This is Harrison Wolf.
Okay, so really quickly before that gets going, we're going to pause this because we do have a short ad break coming on. I believe this is it's a 3-minute ad break. This just helps keep the pre-rolls off. So that way when you enter the stream, it doesn't have the pre-rolls. But in the interim, what we're going to do is we're going to look at a short little idle game. This is called Plant Therapy. And this is featuring some of the items from their latest DLC, The Tropical Dreams. Do we not have? And I have the music turned off, so we'll... Oh. It is, sorry. It's fighting me on trying to... Actually, hold on. Let's go back over to... There. Sorry about that. There we go. Trying to get the audio for... that turned back on. We can do... There's the ad break. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for application audio, that game audio. Yes. Okay, I don't think that that's going to turn it on for this iteration, but it will on the next time. So this one is, yeah, that's the game. So I will have the game audio up on the next on the next time it goes through. So we have about a minute left. That game collects so many butterflies, and I don't know where they all come from because I have the game on cozy mode. And just a little bit longer. And we're back.
Broadcast would end, and it would be gone. Nowadays, my voice is showing up in all sorts of places, at all sorts of times. Kinda trippy. but I hope you're having a good day, wherever and.
Let me go and check. Is anybody
We do not offer a student discount. You've had your fun.
there? Space car bed could be upgraded with a perk. Well, let's view the item. Yeah, it could be, but then I'll lose that perk when it goes in. We could do. We could do something like a buzz boost.
Gift shop requires restocking.
All right, we need to find the anomaly moon junk, display a pristine quality space gibbon artifact, and provide 5 space gibbons with their dream visit. Well, we've already almost got that. That's just an exhibit showcase, so that one I don't mind about. Gibbon Moon 3, display a space gibbon artifact exhibits providing 2 knowledge. That's to get to Gibbon 3, and then that one's the final one that we're going to be going towards. Oh, let's go back up here and finish doing a bit of decorating. I think it goes under, yeah, the general. Oh, because I don't have tails.
Useless and more useful.
And then Amy. Right there. Those are huge statues. These 3 are all they're mods. Sonic and Shadow are not, but Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are. And we'll go ahead and do.
Expedition team have returned.
Oh, let's open the crate. Blending gears. And place this exhibit. Alright, that's that. So I need 2 circles. If I could go here. Actually, I can pick this one up. Right there, and give me this one. There we go. So this one should be activated now. And this one still needs a triangle. There. So what I think I need is I'm going to go back over here and try to get a triangle from 2-point orbit. This one would be perfect one to get Ice Queen back up. You know, combined rank of 3. We'll do a rank cheese. Do a detailed.
Exhaustive expeditions may be exhausting. Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
Okay, where is my workshop? Let's do a survey scanner. Okay, they caught that one. Let's do a small gift shop.
The museum has a tour
Right
stand,
here.
but no tours. Why is that?
And the trinket stand, I'm pretty sure they just got away with something. Here is...
Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
we have... Hells, I should move this. Move over there.
Another successful voyage.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're going
I've
to...
heard from some
Hold
of
on.
my most talkative sources that Bungle Technologies are toying around with dinosaur bones, looking to make themselves a genuine.
There's that. We'll also have...
Will this succeed? Is this the end? Will it be just like that Roderick Cushion film? Don't worry, people.
Hold on, we'll do...
Serious crackpots, such as myself, are on the case.
And then we'll have... Sonic right there. So we'll move it right there. And where is it? The onesie will have Sonic and Shadow.
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
Okay, let's do... See if we can get these guys in here just like that.
Announcement. Staff look like they need some training.
There we go. And we'll put that... Never mind, we'll put that right there. Might need a little bit more space for that, but it's fine. Box is back. Do I get a triangle? No. Send that to inventory. I need a triangle. Yeah, that's got to be repaired.
Gift shop requires an assistant. You work in retail now.
Okay, start that again. Let's do... Oh, Ice Queen made it up to level 3. I don't have... Okay, so that way you can do that. You can get rid of that one. This one is just helicopter damage. Let's do a survey scanner.
Expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Yeah, we need to get another ranked cheese. We need to have that constantly going. I think we might have this up a ways. I'm gonna put the triangle like right in there.
Assistant needed in cafe. The guests are hungry. The expedition team have returned. We now know more about wherever they went.
Open. Got a little bit more XP going. Anomaly galactic bulb. Let's look at this. This is a better quality item than what I had. Yeah, because this is epic. This is not. So we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to place this right here.
Yes,
And we're good.
price of the cafe. Should we be happy about that?
Let's do... I'm going to have this where we're going to do job assignment. Is this the analysis? Okay, so Ice Queen wanted to be an analyst, so I'm going to make it so that everyone else, no one else does analyst stuff. Yeah, because even though Quentin's trained for it. Let's see, how far is Ice Queen from leveling? Pretty far. But we'll see how that does when we throw that into the mix.
New to the Crumley non-meat, non-veg, non-taste range. It's Crumley Crumb.
And meanwhile, I'm going to send someone else over. We'll send Dorothy. And we'll send... yeah, just XP. Detailed. Go.
A delicious crumble base packed with sumptuous powdery breadcrumbs and topped with Crumley's patented mix of singed butter, sugar and flour ensures each mouthful is packed with stodgy blandness.
Oh.
So don't settle for crumbs.
Alright, and we do need to get
Pie instead.
in recruitment.
Just like Mama used to make.
I don't have a paranormal anything here. I can go find something though.
Security measures are being inspected.
What I need is I need some security people. Clarabelle, yeah, you're hired. All about the lab rat. Yeah, did you see where I made it so that you are the only one that's approved to be an analyst? Which guarantees you'll just basically be in this room. Actually, yeah, we can... oh, we can increase that to 3. So, yeah, so what I might do is... Quentin is also trained, so I might have Quentin as well.
Requires assistance from assistant. Thank you.
Yeah, that way you're a lab rat. There, that's the one I wanted. And this is gonna go right here. And that activates a Space Gibbon porta potty.
You're the expert.
Yeah, so all those are activated.
Analysis complete.
Ooh.
Knowledge has increased.
Cheese succulent. That sounds like something that would be great over here as a decoration. In fact, I have a feeling that he just got away. Okay. Let's send... Okay, I've got all of those. Let's do this one. Now let's do here, and we've got it. We've almost got leveled up. In fact, if we do that, no, that doesn't give anything extra. That does remove.
Reminded that in the event of an emergency, the museum will always prioritize the exhibits. There's loads more where you came from.
Oh, and there's space junk.
Leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
Actually, you know what? This would go really well right here. Okay, what else do we have? We have a celestial cell. We could put that right over here. And I'm gonna have to, I'd have to go over and get some,
At this time. Thank you.
something from the netherworld to do supernatural. Oh, and then the space scrap just found money. That's cool.
Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
Which one requires restoration? We have a school trip coming, security. Inspection rating woeful. The Department of Culture profoundly troubled by the museum. Here's wishing better luck in next year's. They just fined me $5,000 because I didn't have a camera room. I guess I don't have a camera room. Okay, well, we can... I can put in a camera room.
Trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
Let's just move all this stuff out here. This can go right there for now. Like they want me to put in a security office, knowing full well security people don't catch anybody.
Harrison Wolf on 2-point rating.
So can we just do, can we do that there? Yeah.
Welcome to the
Here, we'll
2.0
have that.
Radio Vault. Today, I'm Harrison Wolf, looking back, a little older, a little wiser. Who could forget the day my mother delivered cookies to the station in a mostly unlabeled package and sent the recording booth into
Okay, let's
lockdown?
see if I
still
have
have some of
anything
those
else
somewhere.
that I can
And
add to it.
You're listening
We have a
to
trash
2.0
can.
I'm Harrison Wolf. A shadow hangs over today's show. The shadow of a mysterious package that's been sent to me at the
Here,
station.
we'll have...
Could this be the forces at B finally quietening this beacon of outrage?
And...
It sits before me, some kind of
There we go.
biohazardous response to all of my dissent. We'll find out.
A room capacity of 1.
Show.
Really, with their efficiency, it's really like more like room capacity of none. Okay, box. Space teleporter. I believe this might be a little bit better. Yeah, this is a better version than our other one, so we're just gonna chuck that in there. Now the big thing with that is you have to remember whenever you take these things out, it also removes it from your tours.
Cafe requires assistance from assistant.
Okay, and then over here we do the space teleporter chucked in there. Almost. We're almost there. We're on our way. Let's do... Screen, let's have pilot, first aid kit.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
I think we might do... And my security guard, if I can get them. There we go.
Frequently asked questions. The museum cannot provide spaceship parking at this time. Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
There we go. We'll do... Or I could do that one. No. Factory gray?
A celebrity is visiting the museum. I'm not nervous.
Thank you for the positive for the VIP. I was looking for something that's kind of a shiny blue. That's a little close. I wouldn't mind like squares that are this big, but or I could do like that. Just from above, that might not be too bad. Which shows me I need to adjust some of my stuff.
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
And this one can go right there.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
Hopefully.
I saw those spherical bozos from the Orb Foundation selling some kind of beverage the other day. This, like everything involving the Orb Foundation, surely
there.
spells disaster. I'm just not sure how yet. Keep your edges, people. You don't want to get smoothed over.
There we go. Working on doing that. Box. The biggest thing is getting that pristine. That is an average, and I believe we already have an epic. So into the recycle bin it goes. This one we're 65% toward and level 2. Max quality of epic. What's this one? This one's max quality of great. Do that one. First aid kit. We'll do a detailed.
Often offer guided tours. This is not one of those times.
And I'm hoping we'll eventually, once we get Ice Queen up at least one more level, then we can really just stick you in the analysis room.
Expeditions may be exhausting.
Okay, now let's add floor pick. I think I've got to do that.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Okay. There's that one, and then we could do Earn a shiny sticker, which means we've attracted a lot of space gibbons.
On exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Let's see, because I think, yeah, I've got to do that.
Announcement. Analysis complete.
Finally, we get the hologram. Space. Hologram. Yes. Something over here wanted the hologram. I don't remember which one it was, but now it has it. It was probably that one. Life station. Hologram. Okay, well, there's one. I think this one also wanted the hologram. All right, what does this one want? A space wall button and a life station. All right. I don't know why I put cheese over here. Let's do a sign right about here.
Keeps on gifting.
So we can do... Hopefully we can fit it right there. Yeah. And then we'll do... Now, which one? Snake plant, cheese space plant, cheese... Okay. Space cucumber. We'll do this one.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
There is one over here that I saw. Everything is better with cheese.
Expert.
I saw one. Yeah, space cheese plant. Now we're talking. Where do I have space for this? Let's put it right there. We'll just move the bench to right there. Kind of weird that they let you put the bench right underneath the shelf.
Expedition team returning from outer space.
Oh, I need cameras. Put one like right here. All right, in the box. There. Ice Queen, you are now level 5, so we'll be able to get that analyst training for you. Space teleporter. Epic. Which is a improvement. Just because of the fact that they are actually doing the active tour on that.
A crazy concoction of flavors that'll have your taste buds purring for more.
Okay, button wall display.
Single cream, double cream, half cream, clotted cream. You won't believe the variety of flavors.
That one, that one, that one, and that one.
Flavored milk. Now that's good milk.
Now, this can go over here.
Disinterested
There we go.
guests are reminded that not everything
That's a better tour path. Okay, so let's come over here. There we go. And you wanted analyst. So this is boost analyst room proficiency 25% or plus 25% analysis speed. So atomize artifacts, tear apart theories, and study the science of study itself. All right, this is what you wanted? So we will go ahead and do analyst. Yeah. All right, analyst. You are in training.
Exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
Oh, I think, oh, and here's like the space cheese plant. I think this might be a modded item. This stuff I think you just get from subscribing to or having an account with 2 Point. All right, so let's keep going on this. Spring. Oh, it's seismic season. What do I need? Nothing's gonna stop that. Nothing's gonna stop that. Nothing's gonna stop that. Pilot. And this one, we're gonna do a first aid kit, and that, we'll remove that one.
Been trained in ages. People are starting to talk. Attention. The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Oh, that's the food. I should probably have another food place. I could do it over here. We could do some food. We have cheesy gubbins, briny brittle vending machine,
Requires restoration. I'm pretending.
chocolate spongy cake balls vending machine. This one's the spongy cake balls machine. This is that Twitch drop. Burp soda. Morselmen. Morselmen, cheesy gubbins, and the burp actually come with it. The rest of these are all modded items. And I'm not done yet. I might change this out, but for right now. Okay, then we also have, what is this? The moose juice. The probability
If you like what you
vending
see,
machine.
why not come back tomorrow? I'll be here.
Swill vending machine. And fish bits vending machine. Yum. And then I think I have, that might actually come with the mod. I'll have to check. Here's the space bench. Do some space. We can have,
Restoration required.
we're gonna have holograms everywhere now.
Longer presentable.
Hold on, we can do. Here, we'll put this. Can we put that? Like, no. Yeah, we could put this like right there. Really quickly, do I have anything that doesn't have full near any space exhibit? So naturally I put it in the corner.
Museum security are watching for your safety. Do you feel safe?
Near a life station.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Let's add a life station. Of course we've got that. We could do... There.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Trying to get those over so I can get this right there. Near a hologram.
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
Well, now I finally have one. Okay, that's one thing I do need to do. Is pay review. I'm just gonna do all, and I just come over here, satisfy everybody's request, and I do this until they're all happy. Okay, I'm still looking for that Pristine, but I think it's part of I've got to get this up. Let's look and see. I've already got an epic. This is just a great.
Safety standards are being inspected.
So that's going to increase our knowledge on that one. And we're going to go back out. Hold on. Oh, did we unlock this one? We did. Okay. So this is a scorching hot secret of the Simian system. It's hard to hide a giant fireball, but the space gibbons are always extreme, even at secret keeping. So we need to have survival. We have Acacia, Leotard, Heatwave, MIA, combined rank of 20. I need 2 survival skills. Hold on, let's...
May taste cheap, and that's because it is.
I'm gonna train them in survival. Okay. What else do I need? Okay, let's look at the other events that possibly could happen. Analyst could help, but that's just an injury, so I'm not too worried about injuries. So an analyst, pilot wings would help, but I have to have at least level 20 to get there. I think I have that.
Should stop
Okay, which one?
unless you're a thief. You can keep going.
Near any space exhibit. We might... There we go. That counts as a space exhibit. But we do need to have... have an info stand. Actually, what we might do is we might just have this be in the center. Have this be off to the side.
Assistant needed to restock gift shop.
Right there, so you have to walk around it. And there. Oh wait, hold on. I do. There you go.
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring.
Thank you for the positive event. All donations are filled to capacity. Gonna hire another security guard so they can go through and do all the collecting on that. I think I have everything has its buzz except for this. What am I missing? Near a hologram. There's literally one right there. Okay, let's see what the influence for that one is. Yeah, we'll just put that there. Now we just need more decoration. Okay.
Announcement. Analysis complete.
I have no idea, and it drives me crazy because that was such a high-level item to get. Put this like right there. Okay. Guards should be making their way around. It's like some of the positive events, sometimes it's funny because it's like they're a blessing, but in some ways they're also a curse because
Expert.
like you have to have enough security guards to go around and collect them while they're doing all their other tasks. So I always find that funny. That still very much appreciated. I'm not griping on that. Okay, let's see if we can do this now. So that takes care of that one. That's a level 8. If I can get them, that gets rid of that one. So that is 15. So I would need a security guard of at least 5. And I think Georgina is going to go. And they'll take a first aid kit. And we're going to do detailed. That's going to be 95 days. That's going to be extreme. But I want to really hit and see if I can't get that. I'm either going to get, there's an artifact or a, what I think that's where the moon junk is. So I'm either going to get the artifact or the moon junk. One of the two. And that should get me the star. And then we'll head over to Passwater Cove. Because I said I'd get 1 star here and then we'd head over to Passwater Cove if you still want to see the fish.
Science, archaeology, and thieving anomalies. Let's kick things off with a question from.
I can also do a quick tour of my other I almost called them hotels, of my other museums as well, if you would like.
Cohabiting in caves suggests that these dinos were actually house pets rather than terrifying predators. To answer your question, Christian,
Okay.
here's Professor Hamish Curlybags from Pebberly Frog Sanctuary. Professor.
Hello, Haley. It's an interesting question, but I'm personally not convinced by these paintings. I mean, can you imagine a fully grown Nibbledon squatting over a tray of sawdust when it needs to go? Me neither.
An enduring image, Professor.
Thanks for your valuable insights. Now, time for a tune.
Let's do that. Oh, we just got the moles. It's like I'm trying to place down some tiles. There we go. I will say I think the moles are cute. They're just really annoying. And I don't think I have enough security guards for this. So I'm gonna have to hire someone. Aubrey, you look good for that.
Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Okay, you're online until at least midnight, so whatever you'd like to do is fine with you. Okay.
Please excuse the exhibit that requires restoration.
How far away is midnight? For you, because it's almost 9 p.m. for me. Oh, we have an exhibition dilemma. Fever daydreams. Delirious from the moon's searing heat, the team member carrying the artifact decides to go swimming in a lava pool. Do we save the explorer or save the exhibit? I do not believe you are on there. Save the explorer? See, I would have saved the exhibit, but okay. Your staff's spindly fingers shoot out to grab for the crewmate just in time to stop them from plunging into the fiery inferno. The artifact isn't so lucky, so exhibit quality -1. This was going to risk probably either an MIA or it was going to be the exhibit quality -1.
Has a tour stand.
Did I get another one of these? Yes, I did. I got a space gibbon fence. Let's take a look at that. So there's the space gibbon fence. We also have a regular one. Here's the trellis fence. And a prehistory partition. So, very interesting. We've also got a minimalist partition. A wooden fence.
It really is a shambles.
And then a glass partition. Yeah, on my YouTube channel, I actually have I have another playthrough on my YouTube channel. So this is my Twitch channel because I wanted to be able to utilize the Twitch integration. So this one is really kind of designed and for the
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves.
someone stole one of my exhibits. And I don't know which one it was. We do have an ad break coming up in a minute. This just helps to keep pre-roll ads off. It'll be short. It'll just be like the same as last time. But I'm going to pause the game so that way we don't lose anything. I'm hoping that the music continues to play. We're going to switch over to plant therapy real quick. So this is a chance to kind of get up, stretch, grab a drink of water. I'm actually going to go refill my water bottle. And we will be right back after this really quick break.
of a terrifying.
Of course it doesn't do that. Okay. Can we? No. Okay, and we're back.
A family holidaying in the Bone Belt Triangle.
I'm really hoping that they fix that audio in pause.
After returning to their sun loungers to find
No available bathroom. I have 3 bathrooms.
Phenomenon. The group found that its clothes, a set of car keys,
Freeform School wants to show students interactive displays and take them to a cafeteria. Well, I have a cafeteria. All the roaches you can eat, and then I have like the crumbly cafeteria over here.
Further comment after driving off at speed in a family saloon while munching pungent snacks. That's a real head scratcher.
Museum security are operating in this area.
So we chose to save the Explorer. We're waiting for them to return.
Restoration required on exhibit.
I think, yeah, this space scrap needs to come over here. Someone needs to come and examine that space scrap. See, and I was also working on coloring the floor over here. So we're just gonna pick that color. We'll do triangle.
Announcement. The museum is not running tours at this time. Thank you.
I don't know why it's not running tours because I've got them scheduled. Okay, got that one done. There we go. And we have right there. And you might hear some rattling in the background. That's my dog playing with one of his toys. Okay, this I wanted to have kind of back a little bit.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
I kind of wanted it to be as far back as that. I need to move the space probe though. Okay, why is it not letting me do this? Okay, it's because of this moon object that is now over there. And probably this moon object that will now be over here. That's a little better. We'll put this like right there.
The cafe offers a range of food and drink at alarmingly affordable prices.
Okay, square. Of course, I do that, and then I might just have this. Okay, let's see how this does with the triangles first. Not too bad. Close that. And we can put that right there. Okay, box. Open. This is either gonna be what I want or the artifact. It's the artifact.
Guests are reminded that
Where is... Space Gibbons are over here. Okay, so this is
required to restore
a life station.
or the expert.
Decorations, space, well, not prehistoric space. What other ones do we have? Yeah, we could just do that. Gives us our full buzz. We'll move this a little bit more front and center. And then our tour guide, we're going to add that. And that's back to a 4-star. If I can get all of these to be pristine, I bet I could get that to be a 5-star. But we need this astral anomaly. So yeah, they need to be 20. I need someone with a helicopter, which is going to be them. Survival should be them. Analyst, which I'm not sending any of my analysts on there. Hold on. That's 16, so I just need someone that's got 4 or higher. I could send Jacob. And then we'll send a first aid. And we'll do a super detailed one. Again.
Imagine a place filled with things you could never afford.
Let's do...
Countless priceless artifacts from every corner of the world.
Yeah, I've already got... Let's do a survey scanner.
Way for safekeeping. Well, keep imagining.
So I've got room for this last one, like right over here. And that might be it for this room.
If you're confused by an exhibit, just smile and move on. You can't win them all. Announcement. Stop.
Level is that? I could probably get a second helicopter pad. Oh, there's a triangle.
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
The expedition already left. You're a little late. Okay, hold on. This can now come back over here. Oh, that's cool, because this one looks like it's got a little bit of dark side on this side. This one's all regular, and then this one's all dark. Let's do... Yeah, I can't do that one. We'll do a... Can't get any of those. Let's see what else we can do. Let's do the troll grab game.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
I bet the oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to, if we put this over here, I bet I could move this right here. And yeah, that gets the space, nearest space exhibit for this. Put it right there. I do need a info stand though. Oh, we could do a map. We could do map kiosk too. We'll have map kiosk right over here. Although I should have it like right over here.
Guess I asked.
There's the troll grab game.
I do enjoy a chase.
Is that the... Yeah, that's how they get on there. And decoration. I have the explorer symbol there. And we'll do a temple. Is that... Oh, that's a temple wall torch. That's just asking for something to go... to get burned. And then we'll do... One of my favorite things from the Twitch... From the Twitch drops is that... I swear, I have this like everywhere.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party. Okay?
And... Oh, we have a thumbs up duck? Oh, that must be one of the other gold items. Okay, what else is there? Oh, here we are. Bath time statue. Where could I put this? There, we'll put that back here. And then I think there's one more item that's supposedly part of this gold set.
Returning guests are reminded that we're not friends. I just work.
Maybe not. Oh, here it is. Light bulb statue. Here, we'll just have this over here. Because this is kind of like the imagination station. And we'll move this over here. And someone just got the zoomies.
Self-proclaimed spirit medium Zuzu bridal paddock. Zuzu,
All right, checking this. We can accept the horse head. I like this one. This one's like, I think, one of my favorites for these types. There's that buzz.
Mean anything to you?
No.
Jeremy?
Those kids are hard to
Really?
keep happy.
Yes.
Aha! I knew it. Your
Rewards to the box.
brother?
Goldfish.
I was about.
Ah, here we are. Moon junk. And it is a epic quality. So we'll place this
I have a message from him.
But he's still
right
alive.
here.
Well, he won't be for long if you don't feed him soon.
Thanks, Zuzu. And for those of you who want to be similarly underwhelmed by her spiritual talents, check
What?
out Zuzu's show at the CBB Hotel tomorrow at 9 p.m. And don't worry, she'll already know you're not coming.
There. Which?
What's in the box?
It needs what other symbol? A C with a... That one. It needs to be over here. I have a triangle and a square. So I might put this over here. With a space probe right over here. Can I get away with moving this closer? What if I rotate this around?
Gift shop is fantastic value. Isn't that strange?
There we go. I probably need an extra 1 or 2 of these. Place this like right over here. Now I just need a pristine quality item. That's gonna get me a grade. I think this one's the one that, yeah, this one I actually have a chance of getting pristine. Sandstorm season. Well, we can send... Okay, I was like, why won't it let me go? We'll send them with... Helicopter's gonna get damaged either way. I'll send them with a survey scanner. We're gonna do a detailed...
Thrilled with the price of the cafe. Should we be happy about that?
And... I'm gonna come over here and make another survey scanner.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
Okay, there's those. Yeah, we'll do Mercury to examine those. So this one, I think I have a chance of getting the pristine ones.
Restock gift shop. Please and thank you. Announcement: our conservation standards are being inspected.
Let's see, what other ones do we have? Is that just a little... Yep, no, well, poor little kid. That hurts.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Okay, I think I want to do, considering I've only got one, I'm going to add a zone and we're going to call this
Announcement: exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
front entrance. I'm going to assign staff security. Let's assign... Oh, did I not? Add zone. Front entrance. And then I did not assign. Just this immediate vicinity, I think. And then we're going to add in that area. Assign staff. Yeah. We can do some additional zones. Cheese.
Before we go, breaking news. A new piece of tech is set to allow people to instantly access
Do that to like
advanced
right
knowledge
here.
and communicate in exciting new ways.
Now we'll
Whilst there are
do
postulates
to
of this could be a new
there.
type of library where conversations are
Add
encouraged,
zone.
others
We'll
have
do
suggested the wealth of information that technology will
Gibbons.
provide will fuel a newfound thirst for knowledge in today's youth. Fears spread by so-called doom mongers that the tech could lead to the creation of a zombie generation incapable of
Ali,
comprehending
I always
and
misspell
enraptured
that.
by third-rate misleading content have been dismissed by lobbyists as unsubstantiated hysteria. The tech, tentatively called... wait, this has already been invented. Give me strength.
All right, we're going to add,
We've been
and this is interactives. Is right over here.
To show a ballot ticket will be named and then shamed.
They don't really go into the shop, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, that should be good. I'm not necessarily going to assign staff there just yet, but that gives me options. Oh, box. Okay. That was not that was a pristine, but that was not the pristine I wanted. But yeah, I mean, I'll take it. We'll just push that over there. This one goes right here. I can't see on the floor.
We are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera.
There. Now we can assign some perks. Let's see. I'm gonna give him like a knowledge boost. This isn't. Hold on. Yeah, we don't have any knowledge of it, so I'm actually, even though this is an epic, we're going to chuck that into the analysis bin. Do I have any of these others are pristine? No. Yeah, they love this chair. We'll have the duck be like right there. It'll be our little tribute to Howard the Duck, if you've watched that, if you've ever watched that film.
Frequently asked questions.
Okay.
Cannot provide spaceship.
Okay, so this one, that one's great. This one, yeah, I'm gonna try it one more time, I think. Let's see, who can I send? Send our marketer up. With this, we're gonna do survey scanner.
Expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Training. Here we're gonna do survey skills. This person can be trained. Yeah, I think I'll do pilot wings. This person should get double fire. I usually do strong surveillance for my security. Oh, and Ice Queen's already made it up to leveled up to 6 on that. Expedition details. They are currently loading.
Staff are reminded to explain things slowly and loudly.
Okay, let's see. Who do we have? Yeah, we'll do Bruce. Do I have anybody here that is, yeah, ticket booth? And you as ticket booth.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Okay, this should give us, yeah, we have a perk. We can do increases camera's effectiveness at detecting disguised criminal or increases radius. We'll do disguised criminal. Yeah, we're still chasing down that pristine level.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
There we go.
Get this man a cold drink.
Yeah, that one's caught.
So lumpy, and his mustache has
We need
witness supernatural mysteries.
like a cheese floor. They've got the sonic diamonds, which, so here you could do like sonic diamonds, and then they have
Prevented from escape.
thank you for that XP boost. And that little eyedropper is amazing. Let's see who leveled up. I think. Now I've already got one like that. I really want to target those people.
The gift shop is
I'm gonna do
fantastic.
this.
Isn't that strange?
There we go. Everyone's happy. Edit room. We'll add a couple different things. I think we can, yeah, we can get like a gaming console right there. We'll add this over here. And I can just barely not fit that in.
We would sell more tickets if someone worked in the ticket booth. Sadly, I can't.
Pick. Okay. It's just... Okay, they're almost done with that. I need like a floor setting that would look like it's made out of cheese.
There's a crate
And this would be really cool if it looked like
have returned
not a railroad, like a regular road. Let's see. Violet got injured with mucky feet. Let's see. I think, yeah, we've already got one of those. Am I going to get anything out of that? Yeah, we'll get another. Let's see if do that person. This person. Oh, we have. This is let's do pilot, and we'll do a first aid kit and detailed.
requires medical attention.
I'm bound determined we're gonna finish this. We're gonna get the next star. Oh, and then here's a plant, fabricated plant, but still a plant.
Announcement.
So one thing I like about this fabricator thing is the fact that it makes random stuff. Well, this is really pretty popular as well. A little kid in... Is that a Space Gibbons in a Tails? Yeah, it is. It is a Space Gibbon.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
Poor little kid. Aw, he gave me like $2 for that. Let's see if we can come up with wall. Or do we have a wall that looks like kind of cheese? No. There's this. Vigilant. That's amber. Zigzag orange.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased. Please
Interesting.
excuse the
How we...
exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
We'll put the rest of Sonic right there. Oh, here's ancient symbols. This might look good. Back here. And we'll do like a brick wall.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
And we'll do this, go back, and we'll remove the edges. Expedition, opening the crate. What are we getting? I swear the game hates me. It's I already have that, and I already have a better level. Okay, let's try maybe this one. Although the max quality is going to be great. Maybe this one might be combined 20. I think that's going to be relatively easy because we can get that person. We'll do there. That's 16. So I just need a 4. We'll do Alex. That is there. And then we can take out one of those injuries. Or... actually, I could take out both of them. And we'll do a detailed...
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Okay, let's get...
Vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously.
a couple more. Oh, there's that one. We can just bring this inside.
Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
And we'll just put in a info sign like right there. Let's do that. And we'll move. Can we do that? Yeah.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
I think we're going to do back here though. So get the space.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
There we go. We might as well just go ahead and do that all the way around. Go to the floor again. We'll have... there, and we can do diagonal.
Gift shop requires an
Oh,
assistant.
that's about where we're gonna have to have that. This one will have it be right there, and then we can have this. That's kind of making it look like it's a exhibit.
Harrison Wolf on 2-Point Radio. Harrison Wolf broadcasting from between the cracks of the couch of society. Only on 2-Point
Right there,
Radio.
and
Today
floor.
I got some tips for lying low and blending in. Why don't you make yourself scarce during this next song?
there we go. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Let's do no, let's do a resolve no criminals.
Cafe food may taste cheap, and that's because it is.
Just go around and do some of there. That, and we'll do Oh, might as well do that. Okay. And then we'll do...
The expedition team have returned. Survey complete.
Yeah, we can do that. I think that's effectively to there. And then we'll just trim that off. All right, open the box. Please, I don't think this is going to be a pristine, but I can wish, hope. Nope, it is a better quality though.
Assistant to restock gift shop. Please and thank you.
Where is it then? Of course, we've got a thief. And of course, my security guard is worthless. Okay. Tour. Yeah, we can just do tour setup. This was the last one anyway. That gets us towards an epic. Let's try this one again. We'll do Mercury. What do we need? Helicopter. We could remove the injury.
Has a tour stand, but no tours. Why is that?
You know what? Let's hit the speed up button. I should have done that about an hour ago. Floor.
Tickets are for sale at the ticket booth, or they will be when someone starts working there. Announcement: our health and safety standards are being inspected.
There's that. We'll have... queue for tickets. Okay, I need to go and fix that.
Now for some of those survival tips I promised. If you're ever in a sticky situation, this move is sure to shake just about anybody. What you want to do is point to the middle distance in a direction of your choosing and shout, "Look, a bear." You see, they're going to start turning, looking around, saying, "Hey, where's this bear?" Meanwhile, you've fled the scene. Works every time.
The expedition team are back from space. Another successful voyage.
Trying to trade out the edge pieces. There we go. And then that one. There we go. Open crate. I think I've already got a pristine one of those.
They might be too good.
Boggy men, yeah. Let's see, because that's that one. How difficult is it? Yeah, I've already got a pristine of that. I've already got the epics. I just want the pristine, and I think level 3 is the most we can do. Increase survey to level. So we're going to do this person. We'll get pilot, and I want to do. We're going to do that one. I'm just going to do a safe, but I'm going to start making these, the survey scanners. And I think, can I, well, I can.
Guests should remain cautious when learning about alien life forms. Our collective knowledge has increased.
No, can't do that. Okay, so we're just going to sell all those because I want to get a second helicopter pad.
Someone should probably help them.
Because we're just going to start going for it here. You and you. If I do you, does that? No, that doesn't. Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. Survey scanner puts it to 85. Go.
Before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
More survey scanners. They're returning home. These people have got to go all the way over here and go around, so I'm gonna have to add a door there. Let's go ahead and open. Epic. I've already got this one. That gets us the last knowledge point for that. I'm gonna get rid of these.
A thief has stolen an exhibit. I never liked that one anyway.
Of course they did. They stole that one? Oh, that makes me mad. I don't even know where that one was. Was it this one? Yeah. I don't have anybody with survival skills available.
Watching for your safety. Do you feel safe?
Okay, I need to see. Yeah, we can claim that.
Announcement. Analysis.
They might ransom it back. But I'm gonna have to.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping.
Survival skills. Okay, so we're gonna have to go and grab that one, grab a new one of those. We do have an ad break coming up here in about a minute.
There's a crate on the helipad.
Unless this one is pristine. No. It's just great, and I think...
Returned safely. Also good news.
Yeah, we've already got an epic on this one. This can go in here. This one... And we're gonna pause. Hold on. Can I... Here... Survey scanner, detailed, send. All right, so we're going to send them on that, hopefully to recover a new one of those. We're going to go and transition over to plant therapy, and we'll be right back after this break. And we're back. Okay, so that's off to get there. We're going to send another one. I'm bound determined we're going to get this at some point. Let's do this one more time. If I do you, okay. Oh, but they have to have, I have to have someone that has a survey skill. I could trade them out for that one. We'll do first aid.
Rating cinemas. Roderick Cushion is Lieutenant Nicholas Relics.
Okay, let's... Oh, Space Gibbon Star. We got a new... Oh, we got several of them. Space Gibbon Rock, Space Gibbon Bollard, Space Gibbon Star. Frogborn Waterfall Wall, Frogborn... Oh, we're fixing to go into the Frogborn stuff.
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Yeah, just make another one of those. Okay, I've got stuff that I can use to decorate the Space Gibbon area now. Besides the holograms. Okay, here is Space Gibbon Star. Have that. Oh, here's the Space Gibbon's Rock. And what else did we just add? Was that it? No, there was the Bollard, this thing. I believe, yeah, we can color that.
What's in the box? The expedition team are back from space. Another successful voyage.
Very cool. We'll put this over here though. Okay, hopefully I get my item back. No, but this is a space junk. Wasn't the one I planned on, but it was one that I needed. We'll just put that right there. You call janitor, fix it. Okay, epic. Okay, that is a better quality item.
Has low prices. It's the gift that keeps on gifting.
So I'll put that right there. Nope, over here. Tour setup. Add that. Confirm. Okay, start expedition. This one. Now we should be able to get pristine ones. Autofill. That does not get what I need. Let's do... I want Mercury to train a little bit. So Mercury's going to train in survey skill. And meanwhile, I'm going to send a group over here. None of y'all have pilot wings. Okay, well, it's just gonna get damaged. Who is... You're about to go up no, you're not gonna go up a level. Yeah, I'm gonna send you... A drill needed. I don't think I have a drill. I can take care of that one. Yeah, that's just gonna take 40 days. I'm fine with that.
Food and drink at alarmingly affordable prices. Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
And there's that. Do we have... We can end recruitment. Rare JK 47, the weapon. Security, I definitely need. So you're hired. Thank you for creating that character. Find and activate. Oh yeah, this is not activated now because this thing got stolen. And they have not ransomed that back. So I'm mad. It's okay, because I think I had... Yeah, I had a little bit better quality, but... Here, I need this one.
Announcement. The museum does not offer small.
There we go.
That's all.
I might spend some time just absolute farming this stuff. There, I'm gonna get them. And then if I do that, oh no, okay, that's a lot of injuries. Oh, but one of them has to have survival skills. So yeah, I have to have that person. And then that's analysis, rank, helicopter. Hold on. No, I don't think I have. I'm gonna do that. That gets us 115. If we do detailed, that's 100 days. Surely I can get a pristine something from that.
You don't hear me complaining.
That's great. This is, let's try this one again as well. Pilots, and we're going to do another survey scanner. That's 85% detailed. We'll send them out. And where's my workshop? Up here. Survey scanner. I should make a drill, but I don't know. Remember if a drill is just... I don't remember if a drill is just money or if it also requires you to get metal first. Hey Glaxus, welcome back home. I had thieves stole this one that was in great condition. So now all I've got is I've got this. So we're going to sell that because I can't do anything with that.
In the gift shop, the tat won't sell itself.
No, they didn't rant. Yeah, at least it wasn't Pristine, but no, they haven't ransomed it. Yeah, I think we'll train you for pilot wings. Actually, I need someone here for pilot as well.
Harrison Wolf on 2-point radio. Welcome back. That first trick, the old crying bear routine.
So I've also got where I'm going to let that go for a little bit.
But what about avoiding trouble? Well, how about using the shadows? A cloak of darkness has shielded men
This is
from harm, and
if these rings were actually gold, this would be perfect for right here.
and if necessary, take an umbrella or sun hat.
Announcement: our conservation standards are being inspected.
Okay, because I'm still trying to get a Pristine Gibbons, which I've been trying to do for like the last hour.
Announcement: analysis complete. Learn any
And I think, yeah, I've already got this. And maximum knowledge will not provide any additional light enlightenment. Yeah. So, I mean, I could basically set this out like right there if I really wanted to. All right, we have a dilemma. Fever daydreams. Delirious from the moon's searing heat, the team member carrying the artifact decides to go swimming in a lava pool. Last time we saved the explorer. This time I think we're gonna save the exhibit unless y'all say goodbye to the explorer. The team secures the exhibit and the hot-headed colleague backstrokes into the lava and out of sight. MIA. Well, at least it wasn't a
restocking.
I don't think it was one of my people though. One of y'all. I would feel really bad because because Ice Queen, since they got that, I haven't sent them on any expeditions because they got their analysis bump. Let's come back over here and I'm just gonna pay all of the requests. Bump that up a little bit more. There are some chances. One of the things that's been suggested in the Discord is to have rescue missions. And not necessarily where you go out of your way to rescue, but to... there we go. Gluttonous and greedy. Okay, let's see this. Oh, it's Mercury is the one that went missing. I mean, they were only 5th level, but I literally just trained them up in the... Oh, well. Awesome. Okay, well, I am managing to find the anomalies in pristine condition. That can go there. This one goes right here. We can actually install a perk. We'll do a buzz boost. And we can junk that one. And then I need to get this bottled chip to go as well. Because this is one I have to have it like at least level 20. Here's that. So this needs to be 15. to do that, and then we do survey scanner. That just gets us up to 85. No, I have to have, someone has to have the 9. Okay, that removes that event. That still gets us up to 85.
Security are operating in this area. It's a bit tense.
Let's do that, and then we can do, or we'll do that one, and then we'll do this one with another survey scanner. More survey scanners. Yeah, they keep saying that the helipad's unreachable, and it isn't. I think I've seen like these. Oh, we got some more stuff. Complete 10 marketing campaigns. Did I put in a marketing office? I don't think I did. There's this one. Display exhibits from 4 different themes. Well, if I do this one, that would be 2. What's this one? Oh, I can just purchase this plot. Yeah, I think this is going to be where I'm going to show off all of my anomalies. Eventually.
The expedition team have returned. We now know.
All right, open. This is like literally spamming this one. Okay. Not what I wanted. Is it at least better than what I have? No, it's not. In there. There. Yeah. Survey scanner. Go bring me back something useful. They're already working on that. Open the crate. Yeah, and that I've already got.
Restock gift shop.
Just put that right there. Actually, I could probably get these. Yeah, don't go too far because you're going to be making survey scanners for a bit. I think they're already on that expedition. Let's try this one. Here, we'll let you go up to, you started as a level 4. Or I wonder if everyone started as a level 4. Yeah, the money between the museums don't share. Yeah, no, I'm not selling them my space bed. Inspection rating, they gave me an exceptional. We can also send that in. We did get some more research items, which gives us, there it is, frog waterfall.
That leads me to my final tip for laying low. Stay moving. Like the
Oh, and then we get a frogborn map, frogborn lamp.
on the deck of the ship of life. Keep keep it rolling. Above all else.
And I believe that might be an achievement. There we are. Oh, okay, that's on the wall.
Space. Another successful voyage.
Okay, get rid of that. There we go. We got a VIP. Thank you, JK. 47.
Everyone else. There's no escaping the crate.
That almost reminds me of one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite games, HK47. Any relation? Sorry, Glaxus, you got injured. There's my pristine item. It only took me how many? Yeah, this goes up. Now this, we're gonna do tour setup.
Check out the deals in the gift shop.
There we go.
They might be too.
And that is a level 4. The original anomaly. Whoa, the big guy is doing something. Now that's fun. Oh, we finally got it. We got the dog bone one. Nope. Yeah, HK47 is from Kotar. 3-star museum. I've heard enough about the space gibbons of the simian system to know that I have no interest in their fun-loving carefreeness, but I'm glad they proved themselves useful. Sort of glad. I got the space gibbon generator and the model simian system. It's 150 kudosh and $25,000.
An alien species known as the space gibbons have joined the efforts to
And a
understand
cutscene.
the mystery at the county space museum. We know 2 things about the space gibbons. Firstly, that artifacts similar to the astral anomalies have also appeared on their home planet. And secondly, that they are very small.
But they are adorable. Okay, we got the space gibbon generator, which we're gonna place this stuff. Of course, we're gonna have the moles. And we got that. Let's open before we worry about the moles. Let's look at this. This is great. Is that better than what we've got? Yes, it is. The frogborn. Hold on, we're gonna pause this real quick because I want to place this down. All right. Greetings. I'm Tad Leapwell of the Ribatanella Leapwells, Grand Galactic Envoy to the Queen of the Frogborn, 3rd Count of the Giant Red Marsh. You don't need to remember all that, even if I write it down. I'm here because several strange artifacts have been spotted around Ribatonia, but our finest scholars were unable to make sense of them. We believe you've already started unraveling their mystery, and we'd like to help. We are an ancient people with lots of spare reading time. Our great library is the size of the town you call Smogley. Am I pronouncing that right? Smogedly? The Frogborn will visit your museum, but they'll expect to see a great many amazing things. And do please visit anytime, won't you? Okay, we've got... They're already caught. Okay. Let's see. Hold on real quick. Does this need space button wall display? There. Are you good? You're good. You... What do you need? Floating balls. There. And then... There, that set that tour up. I think that's the easiest 4-star tour I've had. Surprisingly enough, I really don't care if this one got stolen. But hold on. Did anybody do? Let's see if we can get. No, he's fixing to go. We'll grab not you. Oh, he's fixing to leave. I can't even get him. Okay. Ironically, I really didn't care about that one.
No one takes our stuff.
That one and this one were actually extras. I don't get any extra points for them.
A bit like that film.
Okay, complete an expedition to Ribitonia. Attract 20 frogborn guests through marketing. Okay, so we can... I don't have a marketing office. And we're reaching a point where I kind of need to like restructure stuff. Although I like most of what I've got, so... let's see. How much time do I have? But I really just have a little bit of time. If Ice Queen is still around, I did promise that I would go and do at least a little bit of a tour of some of the other museums. So this is, again, this is the space one. We did get we got the 3rd star. So huzzah. This one is this is a pop-up. We haven't gone to Passwater. This one is Bungle Wasteland. Which we're actually on the epilogue level. And I don't know how many stars because I've seen where it's like now there's like a 6th star, but someone told me that they had unlocked up to getting up to 8 stars. Hold on. I'm just gonna let it go. There. No, that didn't release it.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von
It's
Trapp.
this then.
You're listening to Digging
There.
Deeper, the show that
Okay.
delves into the world of archaeology.
So this one, I've still got some contraptions here.
Invisible scientists. First up,
But
we
the
go
thing that's
live
really
to a
cool
very
about
early
this is this is all about
to become the first person
all about
to
zones.
untangle the legendary Guardian knot, a feat that, according
And-
to legend, will grant him unlimited
Yeah.
power.
So let me go and show you the work zones. I have my front entrance, which is just this little front area. The helicopter exit right over here because I have a doorway that goes out to my 2 helicopters. I have the bathroom zone with 2
Ooh, keep going, Monty.
uh
We'll check in with you later.
2 security things, and there's security booths on either side. I have the prehistoric area that includes 2 gift shops. I have my classics zone, which we'll just go ahead and throw that in there as well. Yeah, so they really don't stand a chance. I also have a lot of people. I have a garden zone, so this is like my entire botany area. And then this will probably end up being like contraption 1 and contraption 2. And then just in case like a boogeyman comes in through the bathroom down here, I have the staff area is also part of a zone. So this is like, I think the only area that I don't have zoned is the Sonic area. But I mean, honestly, the only thing that I have in there that needs attention is the donation bin. are you? I guess he's going. But with that, this has been that. And hold on, how many security guys do I have? I have 23 security guys, but a lot of them are bots. But this was the way that I found, and the zones are really only for security. If I happen to throw someone in there, so like over here, this is where my paleontology is, or my prehistory. So I have the prehistory person assigned over there, so they don't come over here. I have at least 2 botanists over here. So this is my Bungle Wasteland. Up here, Memento Mile. This one I've only got 4 stars on. There we go. So I kept the initial entryway here, but I did add some security checkpoints. I have plans on redesigning this because this is just kind of a chaotic mess, and I'm running out of room. But I can also start expanding into further space. I'm trying to do like my science and space over here. So I've got some of the cheese. I've got this time portal that has already been stolen once. An ancient altar. This is mostly all prehistory. Have a nice sized gift shop. And then this is my frozen section. And then I have my botany section. Look at him. Isn't he just gorgeous right there?
Announcement: our health and safety standards are being inspected.
And then I have this tree. That's a frozen tree. I don't even remember where I got this one. But this is going to be like my cold plants, and this is my hot house. I have a second one, and then I've got a small staff building over here that this is just for staff. And I have like all these security things to try to catch all the moles and stuff. And then back here I have my Sonic shop. But I've got plans on to expand this. I've actually got it kind of designed out a bit. But that's my Memento Mile.
Is objectively unattractive. We need better.
Thank you, Jane. Okay. And then I have Wayland Lodge. This was the first one that I actually got 5 stars on. So we're working on the epilogue for this one. I'm going to come back and do these and fill them out. My plan is to get 100% as far as I can get it to go. I know one of the achievements is getting like level 50 museum. So here is where you come in. You have the ticket booth. I have a small employee area, cafeteria, couple cursed items that you can come in and see. A couple of poltergeists. The seance room is very popular. Hidden in this corner, I've got the Roach Burger animatronics. More staff area back here, including my marketing and training. I have all the Ghostbuster stuff right here. Ghostbuster demo, or ghost dusting demo, sorry. Security office, second helipad. And then we go up to the main lodge, where I have gift shop, small lobby area. This is, I believe, the industrial stuff with a couple of cursed items are just kind of sprinkled around. This is a cold plant. I like this one. This is the ghost plant and the chili plant. This one doesn't really care, so I just put this one in here.
Unless they're not there, then they won't.
I have another seance room. Just like every hotel, there's always like those vending machines. I've got that here. Then I've got a cafeteria and another gift shop up here. And then several different paranormal guests. So I've got some Yetis, I've got a frogborn, I've got a cave person. No, the Yeti's down in the other building. These are 2 cave people and a frog person. Then I've got my pirates. Wait, no, my pirates are over here. This is the Twiggy Silverbottom that I've got to work on getting the rest of that group.
We ask that you remain
This is the, I believe this is, yeah, this is the game that they have. Cheeseball, right? Yeah, Cheeseball Legend. That's them. This is where I've got Hester and Humphrey. And then I've got some Dark Age spirits over here. This is a really cool plant. All my plants, I have these water stations, so I actually do have science. I figured this one generates clowns. Clowns are scary. This is supposed to be a scary place. So, yeah, we'll have entertainment boost. But it requires a prehistory playground or something. So I have that. This one requires like a prehistoric exhibit. And I'm just like, yeah, no, not happening. And then this is basically Dumbledore. And then down here, I started an aquarium. Where I've got one sea monster down here, a bull shark, and this is when I started breeding them because I got some painted fish. So that is Waylon. And then Passwater Cove, we kind of started and we haven't finished it, obviously, because it's only 2 stars. Yeah, but this is basically, yeah, we can unpause it so I can at least go.
Botany exhibits should not be turned into meaningless
Okay.
salads.
This one, I have staff area over here, gift shop to go out, entranceway. I pretty much kept it. I just added this extra building over here. And I do have this little, what is this? The Pika lily pads. Was cool. And we have sea turtles. This is the one that we were trying to breed. And stuff.
To restore exhibit. Thank you.
So, but this will probably be after I do some with science. This will be the next one. This will be the next one that I do. Yeah, we got that one. Okay. Yeah. So that is a tour of all of my hotels to date. We do have this remote rock. On the remote rock, I don't know when it releases off the top of my head. But on that channel, I actually have it where I go through it. I think it releases next week, though. But we'll get 2 more stars, so we might do like 1 more in science and then go to Passwater, or we might go to Passwater. I'll find out what y'all want to do. Next time I stream will be on Saturday morning starting at 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time. But it will be Universe Sim. Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. I will be resuming 2 Point Museum. So this one I stream Monday and Wednesdays. Monday during the morning and Wednesday during the evening because I have a day job. And I stream Saturday and Sunday mornings because otherwise I'd just be sleeping in. So this actually makes my morning productive. But with that, we're going to call this here. We did finish at least 1 star and we did get to add. I was going to see, it'd be cool if this changed as it went, but it doesn't. I think they add stuff to it. Yeah, so thank y'all for hanging out. If you haven't already, if you've enjoyed this, go ahead and hit that follow button and you'll be notified, or you can be notified when I go live next. The archive of this will be available. It's that one will be available on that YouTube channel, Blue Otter Streams. Just because I know Twitch doesn't keep them up indefinitely, so I've got them there as backup. And I've got all my streams that I've done to date. So even if you wanted to catch up on previous streams, and it is a separate save from what's on my regular YouTube channel. So with that, thank you for watching. I am going to set out my outro while I look for someone to raid. So I will see you next time and have a good evening.
In the water where they play again, blue water stands beneath the rain, swirling currents full of charm. Nature's rhythm keeps them warm. Tiny bubbles rise and gleam, diving deep into a dream. Blue tail wonders flip and swim, moonlight jokes on every whim. Otters in the blue they glide, waltzing waves and ocean's pride. Sapphire fur and laughter free, in this world they hold the key. Ripples turn to symphonies, chasing after mysteries. Paws that tickle in the tide, round and round they slip and slide. Whiskers twitch with gleeful cheer, stories whispered ear to ear. In the blue they twirl and soar, magic hides beneath the shore. Day and night they weave a spell, playful tales they love to tell. Rainbow fish their closest friends, in the blue where joy depends.